This is the Women of Wonder podcast, where we help women tap into their superpowers.
Welcome. I'm Nola here, and I'll be asking Nisha and Karly some questions about Women of Wonder.
Amazing. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Let's get started.
Let's do this. No, really hard questions.
Yeah.
Okay,
I hope
Nola.
I can answer these questions.
So, when did you guys first know that you guys would become business partners?
Oh, great question. I feel like we danced into each other's lives on a rooftop during COVID, 2020. And I think as soon as I met Auntie Karly, I was like, there's something about this woman that I am just loving, and there's something very special about her. And we continued with a conversation over lunch.
Wow.
And at that moment, Auntie Karly was like, what are you working on? And I'm into it, whatever it is. And
Name it. I'll be there.
Name it, I'm in. And I normally probably would be a little bit more closed off. But something about that experience and that relationship, I was open. And I said, how about anything? What do you want to work on this? Do you want to work on something with women? Let's do something with Women of Wonder, because I think it'll be exciting. And we were excited right off the bat.
Yeah.
Pumped.
What about you?
I knew that I needed to get more information about this woman and all the things that she was up to. So that lunch that she talked about, I was taking notes, and we were talking about all the things that she is working on and enjoys and wants to do. So yeah, I was like, I'm down for it all. So it was probably a similar moment.
So another question that I have is, when did you start to create Women of Wonder?
Oh, that's great. So Women of Wonder, I forget, had started maybe within the year before I had met Auntie Karly, and I was interviewing women online during COVID to find out like what's helping women be resilient in this time of change. I didn't want women to feel alone, because we were all in silos in our own homes, and like who knows what was going on in those homes. And so it was like, how do we ensure that women stay connected in a way and get inspired by other women, and to know that it's real, like it's hard, but there's things that we can do. What's helping you?
Yeah, it's really hard being a woman. They always have to clean, and they're usually the ones doing everything in the house.
They do so much. They do so
Right?
much in the
Nola?
house. And that's why I try to enlist everyone in the house to like empty the dishwasher, make your bed, all those good things, because it isn't just a woman's responsibility to do all of that, right? And so I was wanting to ensure that women had support. So maybe about a year, and then as Auntie Karly and I met, then we started changing as to like how we're connecting the women in and building the community and doing online monthly gatherings, which was very exciting.
Wow. So how did you guys find out that you really wanted to do Women of Wonder? How did you guys both agree on to that?
Ooh, that's a good question. How did we come to agreeance, Karly?
Probably a very long Zoom call.
We really just talked it out.
An important meeting.
Important meetings.
That usually has a lot of laughs.
Yeah.
Sometimes tears. And we go on all sorts of tangents and talk about everything that we're experiencing. So during COVID, we had a lot of time for Zoom. And we basically got to know each other over Zoom.
Yeah.
I think at one point we'd known each other for a year, and we'd only probably met 2 times in real life.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Probably more than 2 times.
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3, but they were like powerful moments. And also us meeting on Zoom and having these conversations, they were very natural and connected, because we were like excited to talk to each other, and we wanted to be connected. And it's like when we're talking, there's so what else? Like, what else do you have to say? There's not enough time to like talk about everything. And like, I'm so interested in what's your opinion on this, and how are you feeling, and how, like, Karly, what are you doing to feel good in life and like, oh, I want to try that. Or I'll say, Auntie Karly, this is what I'm doing too. What do you think? And like just getting feedback and support to and from each other is powerful. It's something I feel like would be amazing for every woman to have in their life.
Yeah. And I love when Nola comes in for a cameo to say hello. Sometimes you have on some fun pajamas.
Yeah.
Waking up in the summer at 12 p.m. saying, hi, good morning.
And so, what's it like being two creators and like you two only like working together on building on Women of Wonder?
Oh, like so being two creatives. Actually, that's a really good question. It's a great process. I'm so thankful for it because I feel like as we work together, we're so respectful of each other's ideas and we're enthused by each other. Like if Karly says something like, oh, I have this idea, I'm like, wow, that's brilliant. I love it. Like, let's do it.
You guys are both really creative.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Thanks, Nola.
Yeah, and we want to explore, like, or if we don't understand something, we will ask each other, like, tell me more about that. Or how can we make this happen? Like, for example, we were just working on rebranding our website. And I kind of came in hot. Like, I was like, we're going to do this all in one day. We're changing everything. And I just took this course and I'm like pumped on it. So, like, is it cool? It's cool. I'll just make another website. I'll just do another thing. We're going to use this, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's color orange. And then Karly is like, whoa. And she's probably like, holy, what's happening? And I even sent her a text saying, like, I know this is a lot. Like, I know there's probably so much going on, but like, I'm just really pumped. And these are the reasons why. So I would tell her, like, this is what's motivating me, and this is how I think it will benefit us. And then her response was also very honest. And, you know, she wasn't just like, do whatever you want and then passive aggressive. She was more like, okay, like, let's think about this. And like, this orange, I'm not sure. I don't know about this. But like, and then I also then took a moment to take a reflective moment to say, okay, I hear her. Now, how can I like really hear her and ask her like, what do you need in this moment? What would help you? And also, if it helps her, it helps me. So then we both feel good. And then we just like,
Then the creativity started rolling.
yes.
Was Woman of Wonder already a thing before you guys joined? Like did your own? Or did you guys create it?
We created it.
Wow.
We created it out of inspiration from the world of like, what is it that we need in life right now? What's going to help us feel better? What's going to help us feel connected to other women? And what's going to help us like lift women up together? Yeah. And it's made my life better. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I know Auntie Karly and that we do things together, that you know Auntie Karly, that we all like are creating this like powerful energy of support and love.
It's a loop.
It's a loop.
Oh, a loop.
And it's kind of like that reciprocal energy. What we give out comes back to us, and that's powerful.
Exactly.
We love that. Beautiful questions.
I realized, you know, how important it is to support other women and give them an opportunity to dive into some of this work. You know, even you sharing, you know, women are usually cleaning up and taking care, which means they don't have a lot of time for themselves. And that was one thing.
True.
Yeah. So even just creating a space where women could take 2 hours and really focus on themselves and how they're feeling and think about what they need.
And they can talk to other women about it.
Like when we break into these little breakout rooms or breakout groups, no one ever wants to come back to the circle.
Yeah.
Like they just get so deep into conversation. And even when we say, okay, you have 10 minutes or 20 minutes, people look at us like that's a long time to talk to strangers. Most of the time they don't know each other. And the conversations go and go.
It's good to let it out, especially if you're a woman and you're talking about it to another woman because they'll understand.
A lot of the times,
Yeah, they'll understand a lot.
Yeah, having someone to listen and truly care about what you're saying and that they probably have those feelings too. Wow. It's powerful.
Yeah.
And that's why we're so lucky we get to do these in-person events and that women come to them. And when they are there, the energy is amazing and
Yeah.
fun. And then when they leave, they are just like, what are some of the things people say, Karly? They're like,
They're
I'm just
probably
so.
like good that they let it all out.
Yeah.
Like that they told someone.
Yeah.
So they feel good about it.
Yeah. They had a real conversation about something that mattered to them.
Yeah.
And it was like a comfortable and fun environment. So they got to
Yeah.
celebrate, have fun, talk about real things, and also try some things that make them feel good.
Yeah, like a nice relaxing meditation to just separate from the day, and maybe they don't take those moments all the time.
Exactly.
And some movement. Like we sit and we drive and we walk and we do these things that sometimes our body starts to feel very contracted. So what can we do to loosen it up and have some
Yeah.
fun?
Exactly.
Do you like to do that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you like meditations? Even you do like the
Yes.
breathing app.
Before, when I was younger, a year ago, I really liked to do, like, I used to put on Indian meditation music.
Yeah, on your own.
Yeah. And then I sat crisscross with my fingers on, like this, on my knees, and then closing my eyes and just listening to the music.
Wow.
And that was really calming.
Oh, yeah. I could see you. I could see your energy shift when you would go, and I would just suddenly find you crisscross, hands up, meditating to Indian music. I was amazed because none of us actually do that, and you just came up with this on your own. And I would see your energy just so calm as soon as you started it.
Yeah.
Where did you come up with that?
I don't actually really know. I think I found it somewhere, but I don't really remember because it was like a long time ago.
But it felt good. So you've got
Yeah.
some of these practices that help you feel good. What are other things you like to do?
So sometimes in the backyard when I'm playing, I love to play on the trampoline.
Nice.
Lots of movement.
Good for lymph flow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bounce it out. Auntie Karly's really good on the trampoline too.
And I also really like to do gymnastics. That's really fun.
Yeah. And what was the song we used to sing when you were little? When you're feeling mad and you wanna roar, take a deep breath and count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I
Love
always
that.
used to love to sing that.
I did too. I feel like it worked too, right?
Yeah.
Daniel
and
the tiger
also,
for the win.
And also, I went to counseling to see how it felt.
Yeah, good. Good.
So I let out some of my feelings.
Oh, I love that. Yes.
Yeah.
How was that? How was that to
was-
share your feelings with someone, a counselor?
It was quite good.
Yeah. You actually, I had mentioned like, oh, like Soren was going to counseling and you said like,
Soren
I
went to
would.
counseling because, like, he got traumatized
Yeah.
by something
Yeah.
that happened.
yeah, he got traumatized. He saw a car accident and it was
Yeah.
emotional for him, right?
It was 3 of our friends.
3 of your friends. That was a lot. And then Anil Mamu died. So
Yeah.
my brother died. And then, so there was more trauma and he was your favorite person. So then you said, I would also like a counselor, Mom. Right? That was really amazing of you.
And
really
now
brave.
my favorite thing in the world,
is?
Auntie Karly gave it to me, is Wolfie.
Oh, Wolfie, your favorite thing in the world. And so that came when you were in a time of
Yeah.
sadness. And Auntie Karly sent you this beautiful Wolfie stuffy.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel when someone cared about you enough to like send you something to make you feel better? Do you want to share with Auntie Karly how that
It
felt?
felt I felt really happy because I was in a really sad time. But I got to see him the day before he died because the day before he died, he was taking care of me and Soren right in the house.
Yeah.
We were sleeping on the couch over there.
Yeah.
The big couch was upstairs. And my parents were out. And then the next day we were at Mimi and Baba's, my other grandparents. And I think you guys called us and we were like, you guys are at Nani and your Mamu's, and we're like, that's not fair.
Yeah.
And
You're like,
then
we want to
we
be
were like-
there.
And then when you guys were in the house, we were like, can we see a Neil Mamu?
Yeah.
And then you and Dad were like, you and Dad said that, oh, he's feeling sick, and then we were like, then we said that, but it's through FaceTime. We can't get sick.
Yeah. So you knew something was up.
Yeah, and then when we got there, like lots of people were at Nani and Neil Mamu's. Well, Nani's now.
Yeah.
And we asked our parents, where's the Neil Mamu? And then you and Dad brought us to your old room.
Yeah.
You closed the door, and then you told us, and we were like, no, you're lying. You guys are lying.
Yeah.
Then you guys are actually telling the truth.
Yeah. That was a hard conversation to have.
Yeah.
We weren't sure how to tell you. Yeah. I'm sorry we didn't tell you right away when you FaceTimed us. We just thought it was something to talk about in person.
It's okay.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, some big stuff. Some big stuff has happened. And so, yes, the counseling was a good way to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it helped you. And so what would you like to say to other kids maybe, or people out there who, maybe everyone goes through tough things in life. Do you think counseling is a good idea, or talking to people is a good, what do you think is good that helps people?
What you should do, you should express your feelings to family first.
Yeah.
And then if you feel a bit comfortable, if you want, you can go to counseling and tell them.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
guidance counselor.
Yeah. Yeah. There's even people in school.
Yeah. And at school, maybe if you have a guidance counselor at school, you can tell her or him.
Yeah. And then you can also go to a counselor outside. There's people who
Yeah.
specialize in children's stuff. So we could give people contacts for that too, right?
And also, if someone in your family is a counselor, guidance counselor,
Counselor. Yeah.
then you can go to them and talk
Yeah.
about it.
So it's good to share your feelings. Do you have people in your life you trust that you could talk to?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could probably talk to Auntie Karly anytime. You could talk to
You.
me, your grandmas. There's lots of probably women that are supportive and loving and kind.
Yeah.
And that you're probably there for other girls in your life too, right? That you're there. You're a good listener for me. I love that. I appreciate that you listen to me. Yeah, you're amazing. I think that's the whole point of even Women of Wonder, right? That we're creating a community where we can talk about the real things and share with each other. And know that we can be honest with our feelings.
Yeah.
And then we can also cheer each other on for all the good stuff.
Have lots
Yeah,
of fun.
like-
Fun
too.
and dance and do cartwheels and bounce on
Yeah,
trampolines.
definitely.
You should see how high Auntie Karly bounces, right? She's just wow, so good. And then Mama's like, ah. That's really beautiful, Nola.
Thanks for sharing, Nola.
Yeah, that's a great example of just share your feelings.
Yeah.
The thing you can't talk about in life.
Yeah, just spread it out to the world.
Spread it out to the world.
So, you have it off your chest.
Yeah, yeah.
So you feel good.
You want to feel good. That's the whole point, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, why are we here? We want to feel good.
Not just to clean the
Not
house.
like
Not just to clean the house. There's got to be other things. There's got to be more.
But once in a while, you should clean
You
the
should
I
clean the
guess.
house.
I
You
guess
should
so.
clean the house. You're pretty good at cleaning the toilets. You're really good.
Oh,
I
nice.
appreciate it. Yeah, top notch. So we are So lucky.
Yeah. We're
so
really lucky to have each other.
We're so lucky to have each other. Isn't that best? No, I love you. So lucky.
So
And like
lucky.
life is better together, right?
Yeah.
And like sometimes people might feel alone and that they are lonely and by themselves. What do you want to say to those people?
If they're by themselves, then some people kind enough, if you're all alone,
Yeah.
maybe some people kind enough would like
Listen.
help you and
Help
listen
you.
to you.
Yeah.
You give us inspiration for the next generation of
Yeah.
women and women of wonder.
Yeah. And that's why we're doing it. Women of Wonder, not just for us, but for the next generation
Exactly.
to like live their best life.
Yeah.
Be happy.
Yeah, just try to stay happy and positive.
Yeah, positive too. Yeah.
You should always have a great mindset,
Oh, yeah. That's good.
and you should always talk to others if something's wrong.
Yeah. Yep. Share your feelings.
Like, maybe if you're out with someone that's not your family, like maybe your friends or cousins, and like you're doing something, but you don't want to say what you want to do. Like you're
Yeah.
nervous to.
Oh, yeah. Like share, like don't be nervous. Share your feelings.
You should just share.
What's involved in having a great mindset?
When you have a fixed mindset, you're probably always upset about everything. Like,
Okay.
I can't do this.
Yeah.
I won't do this. It's too hard. And we'll just quit.
Yeah.
But having a positive mindset is like you'll say, I can't do this yet.
Ooh.
Nice.
It's the power of yet.
Yet.
Oh, the power of
The
yes.
power of yet. Write this book, Nola. Write this book.
And it's okay to fail
Yeah.
because you can try again.
Yeah. You can always make mistakes, but try again. Like when you're creating something, you first need to plan it out,
Yeah.
get the materials, but even if it doesn't work, you got to rethink it through, then try again.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
There's great ideas here. I think this will keep me going for sure. I love it. Thank you, Nola.
What's your next thing that you guys,
Ooh,
you
good
two are going to be doing
Thanks,
on
Nola.
Woman of Wonder?
This is so brilliant. What is our next thing, Carly?
Well, we are recording season 2
Yes.
as we speak of this podcast.
Season 2. Season
So
2.
that is one way that we're sharing women's voices, and we're really excited about some of our upcoming guests.
Yes.
And we're continuing to do our in-person experiences. So Women of Wonder getting together.
Yes.
I hear you might join us at the next one. So we're pretty excited about that here in Vancouver.
Yeah, so excited. And we just had one in New York, and now we're in Vancouver. We'll probably be planning for our next one in New York.
Do you guys think that you guys will have many in-person ones?
I think that's the
Many,
goal.
many.
Many and
Yeah.
many and many, like in different cities, like San Francisco and Miami and LA and
Mexico.
Hawaii and Mexico
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
everywhere that there are women. We want to have an event because we want to raise the vibrations of women coming together and just show what is possible. So we want to do it everywhere, and we want all the women to feel like comfortable that they belong somewhere and they're part of a community and like have that like warm heart feeling. And also have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, like, we hope you'll join us in other cities. We'll hope all the women join us,
Yes.
right? Make a change, show what's possible, show up for ourselves. So then we can go out and be great moms and wives and partners and leaders and
Exactly.
friends. Yeah. It's a good place to make good friends.
Are you in for that?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Along for the big win. I think, Nola, you're the one that named us BFFBP. Do you remember what you said that stood for?
Yeah, best friends forever plus business partner.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks, Nola. So we're doing like great things. We're going to keep it going, especially with support from you and from each other and from like all the women
Yeah.
Thanks,
in it
Nola.
to win it. Lots of love. Up.